I'm Julia Davis, a film major who stumbled into the business world with no experience in 2006. I was able to fail enough to learn how to run a seven-figure business and have provided consulting services to over 200 individually owned companies. Through this podcast, I hope to provide some perspective on the growth and grit it takes to accomplish big goals and share some hard lessons I've had to learn along the way. Thanks for tuning into the Growth and Grit podcast. Please click subscribe if you want to get updates on these podcasts and take a look through all the other meetings that I've run. If you're in direct sales or sales in general or building a business, hopefully these are helpful to you. Today, I want to talk a little bit about the 4 levels of belief. When I mentor people and I'm on calls, a lot of times people have told me that their progress is up and down, where one week they'll be really good, the next week will struggle, the week after that, back to good, and then 2 more weeks of struggle and kind of back and forth in this yo-yo type situation. And there's usually a reason why people consistently struggle, and it comes down to levels of belief. So what I want you to do is get a piece of paper and a pen, and I want you to rate yourself on these 4 levels of belief that you have in no particular order. The first level of belief that you have to have in order to remain consistent is you need to be able to believe in whatever opportunity you're going after. So you have to have belief that you're growing, belief that what the track that you're on is the right track, belief in the opportunity overall that you're going to be successful or that you're working in a company that promotes and develops people or whatever opportunity or business you're involved in. You have to have a level of belief that that opportunity is going to carry you forward. And I want you to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, on 10 being unbelievable belief in that opportunity and 1 being no belief at all. Put yourself somewhere on that scale of belief as far as how much you actually think that that opportunity exists. So that's the first level of belief you have to have. The second one is belief in the leadership. So, whatever leadership is ahead of you, whoever you report to, or whoever that person reports to, whatever decision makers are in charge of making decisions in whatever company you're in, or whatever business you're in, or if you're getting product from somewhere, or you're getting mentored by somebody, you have to have a high level of belief in that mentor. So, if you're an independent entrepreneur and you don't have a mentor that you believe in, you've got to find one. Um, and even if you're a part of a business or an organization and the leadership that you have in that organization isn't fantastic, we'll find a new leadership person that you can look up to that you do have belief in, that is ethical, that has high integrity, that you want to follow. So, belief in the leadership is another really important core belief that you have to have if you want to be successful. So, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 on how big your belief is in that mentor or leadership person in your business or that you report to. So that's the next one. The third level of belief is the belief in the product that you're selling or the service that you're selling. So if you're selling a product, a service, an idea, something like that, you have to have an incredibly high level of belief in the product that you're selling. So if you are selling something or distributing something that you think is not a good deal or isn't helpful or isn't ethical, the chances of you being successful selling that product or idea or service are 0, because you might be excited about it for 1 week, but if you figure out that it's not a good product, you're probably not going to be good at it again, because deep down your core knows you're not doing anybody any favors by promoting a product to them that doesn't work or it doesn't serve them well or provides a worse service. So you want to make sure that whatever you're promoting, whatever you're advocating for in your business or in your life, you have to have a pretty close to a 10 out of 10 belief in that product or service or industry or whatever it is. So you have to rate that product, whatever you're selling or whatever service you're selling, on a scale of 1 to 10. And then the last level of belief is the belief in yourself. You have to really analyze how strong is the belief in you. Do you need to work on that? Is it something you need to dive into? Do you have to, read some books about positive affirmations or watch some YouTube videos about believing in yourself and subconscious thoughts or whatever it is? But you want to really ask yourself, like, how do I think I can do this? Do I think I can sell this product or this service? Do I think that I can find a new mentor? Do I believe that if the opportunity is right, I can grow in this opportunity? And rate yourself on that scale of 1 to 10. Once you have all those ratings down and you can average them out, you'll pretty quickly find the answer as to why you're not growing or why your sales or your opportunity is up and down, kind of like a roller coaster. So here's what you do. If your belief in yourself is low, fix that first. You have to create and build a high level of confidence and belief in yourself that you can do something. And that takes a lot of individual work that I can't help you with on this podcast. You have to just do that work yourself and be intentional about building that within your core. The next thing is if you don't have belief in the leadership that you're working with, really try to find people within whatever industry you're in that you do believe in. Go on the hunt to figure out who that is. There's no rule that says you have to work with a certain person. Just, find somebody that you're excited about. If you don't have belief in an opportunity that's presented to you, travel, go to other businesses, see what other people are doing. Really get like a comprehensive viewpoint before you make that decision, or put yourself in scenarios where you can see people succeeding to see if that's something you could do or even want to do. So when I was in an industry where I didn't have a ton of belief, I would travel and go and watch somebody who was doing it really, really well, and that would help me have belief in that. The most common that I've found is not believing in the product or service or something that somebody's offering. And if that's the case, try to figure out why that is, and also try to understand that you are in control of your own conversation. So if you're trying to sell something and you're trying to talk somebody into a product or a service that you know isn't good, just don't do that. Just saying, "Hey, look, this product probably isn't right for you right now, but maybe it will be in the future and I'll come back when it is." Or, change your dialogue so that it matches your ethics. Nobody is out there telling you exactly what to say. You are in control of that. So a lot of times people just try to say anything to make a sale versus looking at it like what is ethical, what is right. So once you have all of those 4 categories measured, you'll have a better idea on what you need to work on, how you need to focus, how you need to improve, because if you can get as close to a 10 as possible on all 4 of those categories, you will be wildly consistent in whatever industry you're in. But if one of those is lacking, it kind of crumbles the rest. So do a deep dive, look into that, see what you can do to help yourself. And if you need any further tips, feel free to look back in the archives of this podcast, or you can reach out directly to me on Instagram, send me a message, book a call with me. The link is in the bio. Click on that link tree, and you can set up a 30-minute one-on-one where we can chat about this further. Have a great day, and thanks so much for hopping on. Every week on the Growth and Grit podcast, we bring you real stories and practical tools to help you thrive through challenges. If this resonates with you, make sure you subscribe, follow, and share this podcast with someone who could use it too. It only takes a second, but it would mean the world to us, and it keeps you plugged in to fresh inspiration.